Hello. Hello. I want to talk about the Trump impeachment. It seems to me, it seems to have all the elements of a Greek tragedy. For sure, Trump has not behaved well in the past few days, but quite frankly, I'd say he's been pushed further than most mortal men could stand. So there's a very good reason for him acting erratically. But even so, he's on his way out. His presidency is ending. There's no real need for this action, which seems to me to be one of just spite on the part of the Democrats. And you know the problem with spite? You can damage your victim, but you damage yourself as well. It seems to me that not only has America lost any sense of fair play, but it's losing its soul. I honestly don't understand it. Look, Trump lost. He lost not because he was a bad president, because there've been many bad presidents who didn't lose, and Obama was not a good president and he shouldn't have won a second term, but he did. No, Trump lost because he was outmaneuvered. And he was outmaneuvered because he didn't take big tech seriously enough. He didn't take that constant wearing stream of invective against him, insinuation, accusation, all of it baseless from the media. He didn't take it seriously because he regarded them as ants, which indeed they are. But enough ants could kill a man. And that's what's been going on. And he should have taken big tech seriously for a start, because certainly big tech had some sort of influence on his downfall. Somewhere along the line, I know that there's been voter fraud on a huge scale. Nobody could ever convince me that 80 million Americans voted for Joe Biden. It just seems, I don't believe there are 80 million Americans who are that stupid or that have such a sense of lack of respect for themselves that they will vote in to the highest office in their country a man who's obviously mentally incompetent. I just don't believe that. So I'm quite sure there was voter fraud. But you see, Trump and his team didn't pay attention to that. Now, I know COVID was a bit of a shock. If it hadn't been for COVID, then Trump would have probably won because the Democrats took advantage of that. Yes, I know all that. But the fact is, when they threw Alex Jones off YouTube, that was the time to do something about the ever increasing power, the hubris of the big tech companies. And I'm afraid that's Trump's fault. There would have been something he could have done 2 years ago. So he lost. He didn't deserve to lose, but he did lose. Now I'm seeing all sorts of comments under my videos saying, oh, he's got a secret plan, he's going to arrest people. No, it's not going to happen. He lost. And the thing about the Americans now is there are two things. The first is that the people who are on his side are not accepting that their leader lost. And on the other side, the victors are not being magnanimous in victory. They're being spiteful and vicious, and they're getting carried away with really dreadful ideas, some of which will end up out in the public square. This is not a healthy way to run a country, and I am very disappointed in you, America, for what's going on. And it's actually upsetting me a great deal to see this. It's like watching watching a magnificent beast running itself madly into a barbed wire fence so that it's ripping its own flesh, something horrible like that. Now, I don't believe that anything I say is going to make any difference, because I don't believe America is listening even to themselves. But I'm telling you, you can, as a country, you have a soul. A country has a soul, and you are losing your soul. Both sides, both of you. And you really do have to stop this.